I'm gonna share with you one very powerful technique that can be used to make YouTube videos much faster than you think is possible. This technique is used by many popular content creators on YouTube such as Ludwig, Coffeezilla, Think Media, and many more. What's even better is that this technique doesn't require any money, nor does it require any special skills, so this is perfect for new creators as well. So let's say you're a new content creator and you haven't quite figured out what your niche is yet. This technique would be perfect for you to just pump out those initial videos that help you figure out what kind of videos you actually want to make. But as you can see from these examples, there's no particular reason why you should ever stop doing videos this way, because these videos can still rake in millions of views. So what I'm talking about are videos that are made live in single shot with minimal editing done afterwards. Here's Ludwig explaining the concept behind his Mogul Mail channel.
And so I had this dream of only one take jaking. Basically having all my tabs lined up, running through it like a PowerPoint presentation and doing it in one single shot. That was my dream. And I made hundreds of videos doing that. Not all one take jakes.
So the plan is really simple. You just record everything in one take and then you don't need editing and you save all the time that you would have spent on editing. So you just prepare your materials and speak through them in one continuous take. But maybe you've caught on to what is actually the hard part here, which is being fluent enough in your speech that you don't need editing. If you're like me and you take a lot of bad takes, you know that you have to cut those out. Trying to get one single perfect take would just take unbelievable amounts of time. But I'm claiming that this method can save you time. So what I'm actually advocating for is to just do minimal editing while retaining the spirit of recording everything live. And when you combine this sort of live recording style with minimalistic editing, you can actually pump out videos super fast. So let me show you how I do my video edits. So here I have the footage for one of my YouTube videos open in Smart Media Cutter. And Smart Media Cutter is a transcription-based editor, so it does automatic AI transcriptions from your videos and lets you edit based on the text you see. And everything I'm going to show you, you can do on the free trial version as well. So to start, I'm just going to click Start Transcribing. And then the first thing I do is I go to Tools and choose Cut Sections with No Speech. And this pop-up lets you control some of the details, but we can just click OK. In the bottom right, you can already see that the export duration is down to just 18 minutes and the total video length is about 35 minutes. So you can see that I have a lot of downtime between my sentences when I'm not speaking, and this gives me time to think about what to say next or what visuals I should show. And if we look at the transcripts, you can see that here I say the same thing twice, so presumably the first one is wrong. Here I say the same thing 3 times, so I can just select the first 2, press backspace, and those 2 are now gone. Here again there is some repetition, and so on and so forth. I can very quickly go through the whole video like this. Another thing that I've learned to do while using this tool is to use sort of marker words, such as cut this, cut that was a bad take, that will let me very quickly, while going through the transcript, to see which takes are bad, and I can just remove, and sort of gives me a reminder that these are not to be left in the final output. So if I write cut to the search bar here and press enter, it's just gonna go to the places where I say cut. So this is gonna let me know that this sentence is bad, and then I can use these arrows here to keep going to the next places where I mention cutting again. And I know that all of these are bad takes. So here, for example, I have very much disliked this take. So I'm just gonna remove it like this. And with a little bit of practice, I find that I can do this process for maybe half an hour of footage in under 10 minutes, which I think is very nice. So when you're done going through the whole video, you just go to the bottom right and choose export. So this brings up the export options. You can choose, for example, the file location and various things about the audio, how it should be exported, but we're just gonna click export. So for me, this workflow has really changed just my level of enjoyment in making videos, because I really did not like video editing in nonlinear editors like DaVinci Resolve, for example. I think the cutting is cumbersome, and adding all of these effects in the post is also very time consuming. So now I actually enjoy making videos again. Yes, you do have to prepare a little bit more beforehand in setting up all of your resources, but that's also just part of making the script, and I don't think it takes that much more time. So all in all, you save a ton of time in the edit, and the filming takes maybe 10% more time, but it's a massive overall net gain. So that's everything I have for you today. Tell me how you like my workflow. I think it's pretty sick, and I hope you will try it out. And if you do, please leave a comment. I would love to hear how it goes for you. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.